Hey, we're excited to get through another very productive week. Remain incredibly impressed with the pace with which our members and our committees are operating. Two major things happen on the floor this week. First, on Monday night, the rejection of the Salary Commission's pay raise recommendation, and then obviously today, third reading the Transportation Network Company bill. So I'm going to start by turning it over to Representative Bernsketter to talk a little bit about the pay raise rejection.
Okay, as Todd said, we did that on Monday. We turned it over to the Senate, and as far as I know, they were going to finish it up today. But I didn't think there was any reason to give a pay raise to elected officials when we're not sure we're going to give a pay raise to our state employees. So that was the emphasis behind it, and it was a time crunch. It has to be rejected by February 1st, or else it automatically goes into effect.
You guys got anything on that specifically? The second thing, and obviously the big news of the day, we're incredibly excited to finish an effort we started in earnest last year. A lot of credit over the past 2 years, both to Speaker Pro Tem Har, who worked very hard on this issue last year, along with Representative Matthews and others who've worked to get this bill in a form, as you saw today, that enjoyed broad bipartisan support. It's the kind of bill that's exactly in line with what we've talked about doing as a caucus. It's a bill that gets us out of the business of regulating companies out of business in our state and helps bring a valuable service that Missourians want. So with that, I'll turn it over to Representative Matthews.
I was just really excited. I had no idea we'd get 140 votes today. I think that's a testament to the hard work that was done on both sides of the aisle. Representative Har really helped out with this bill a lot. Representative Arthur from the other side of the aisle, we put together some good legislation, and I was really excited to get 140 votes today.
All right, fire away.
Do you expect the Senate version of right to work with some differences to the House version that passed to pass through the House and be the right to work bill?
We obviously took that bill in today, as you saw from our recess/adjournment motion. It'll be referred immediately to the Committee on Economic Development, and it'll be up to the chairwoman to decide when to hear that bill, but I anticipate it'll happen very soon.
I spoke with Representative Rader last night. She said that she was hoping to get some work done on it next week. Is that the kind of priority that you're setting aside for that bill?
Yeah, I mean, look, we made it a priority by making it the first thing after the gift ban that we moved out of the House. It's clearly been a priority for us for a number of years. It's been a priority for the Senate, and it's obviously now a priority for the new governor. So we're not going to waste any time getting it to his desk.
Are you getting any framework on the budget from the governor's office?
I know that Chairman Fitzpatrick has been in constant and regular communication with the governor's office, along with Senator Brown in the Senate on the budget, and I know they're working through that process right now.
Have you? I know the governor named a new committee that's going to start looking at taxes and tax refunds. Have you named the 3 representatives?
I have not. We'll start working on that next week, and we'll look forward to participating with the governor and the Senate on that effort. Yes, ma'am.
Do you think June 30th is a doable time period to be able to get recommendations?
I don't know that it needs. I don't know that it needs to take until June 30th. Tax policy and tax credits are something the legislature's been talking about for a long time. Obviously, the governor wants to do a thorough review of the economic development incentive programs and the overall tax structure of Missouri, and we welcome that effort. So I think that timeline's more than reasonable.
There's a bill going through the Senate right now to prohibit illegal aliens from coming back into the state of Missouri. It failed in the House last year. Do you see that as more of a priority this year with the national rhetoric?
I haven't seen the bill specifically, so I'll withhold comment until I look specifically at which one you're talking about. Anything else? Thanks, guys. Have a great weekend.